Welcome to Mr. UFC Vegas, Fight Club TV. I am Kyle, your pretty pissed off host. Welcome to the podcast. And I just got the news, which I'm sure you all already have heard. Tony Ferguson pulling out of UFC 223 due to injury. Boy, haven't we heard this story before. Pretty annoyed, to be honest with you, just so excited for this fight, and Tony Ferguson pulling out. I mean, we'll hear more about it. Heard there's some kind of tear, ligament tear that he has. Get more details. Again, if you guys know, shoot me some comments here. We'll have some conversations about it, but wanted to get this video out. I was just going to sit here and crack myself a beer here at my bar at my house, and I get the news, the terrible news about Tony Ferguson in this fight. It's just, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's deja vu. It's horrible. You know, we're at the point now where we're a week out from such an amazing fight. Still a terrific card, but just this is a fight that I'm overly excited to see due to stylistically how it'll be set up and all the hype behind it and just the interest level of where things are going to go. That pisses me off. You know, it's a problem that happens within the sport, but it's also a combat sport. These guys are athletes, and these guys train their asses off to be at the level that they are. This close to it slightly annoys me a little bit, and it could have been anything, and I don't want to start to, you know, throw out rumors or certain things that are happening or how he got injured. I'm assuming it was during practice, you know, when he's practicing and training for this fight. I'm sure that's kind of where it goes, but as you can see, I'm not too happy. I'm heavily drinking, and hold on, we're going to do a shot to UFC 223 main event. No longer happening. But, you know, when you get ready for this kind of stuff, and it's almost like the entire MMA community was getting ready for this event, and it was the quiet whispers. It's almost like when a pitcher has like a perfect game or like a no-hitter, and it's in the 7th or 8th inning, and you're like, don't even talk to the pitcher. Don't even look at him. Just let him do what he's got to do. Just let him do what he's got to do. That's it. And we were kind of heading to maybe the 9th inning here. We're fight week, and here we are. It's like you don't want to say it because there's been so many injuries and so many stops and weight issues and all these other things going on that you look at and you say, this fight's absolutely going to be happening. We're at fight week. This is going to be a walk in the park at this point. At this point, the training's low, not as much impact. We're close to the fight, and here we are. So that's the first thing that annoys the hell out of me. And the second part of it is that, yes, Max Holloway is stepping in, and that's awesome. You know, I mean, Max is a stud to begin with, young guy, and he's already done so much in this sport, and that's awesome, and I give him a ton of credit. Now, interestingly enough, the fact that he is stepping in and he's got a fight already booked, kind of booked, whatever it's going on with Brian Ortega. But where's Conor McGregor? Where is Conor McGregor at the end of the day? Where is he? And he's got all these tweets and, I'm going to step in, I'm going to stay ready. And remember that whole stay ready thing and all that stuff. And we're saying, hey, if this fight doesn't happen, McGregor's in. Now the fight doesn't happen and it's Max Holloway. Now, did they go to McGregor? Who knows? But the fact that he didn't step in, the fact that this isn't Conor McGregor, because the first thing I thought in this was as soon as I said, "Wow, he's out. Here we go, McGregor. Let's get it. Let's get it on." And he's not there, and I don't care that it's not fight week because it is fight week because he had said this a couple days ago. He posted that on Twitter or however it was, where he's insinuating that he's going to be jumping in. That kind of stuff bothers me. So again, this is, to me, is he wants no problems with Conor McGregor. I'm sorry, with Khabib. Conor McGregor wants no problems with Khabib. He was hoping it maybe go the other way. Let me tell you something. If Khabib had stepped out, McGregor would come in. That's my opinion, but that's what I believe, that he would have came in. And I think absolutely he would have came in. But the fact that he didn't, And the fact that the stud, you know, Max Holloway comes in and says, fuck it, I'm coming in. Give him a ton of credit. Ton of credit. Now, looking at this fight, and again, this is just all off of the cuff at this point because literally I just got this news, and I'm sure you all did within the last hour, and it was when it came out, but I literally got this news about 5 minutes ago. And I was like, I want to pop this on there. I want to have conversations about it. I want to know what you guys think. Did Conor McGregor kind of slither away when it was Khabib standing there ready at the main event? Or is it other things? But the fact that he didn't bothers me. It really does. Now, just looking at the main event, throwing it out there, literally, like I said, I'm doing that. This is, you know, this is just kind of off the cuff at this point. This is a very interesting fight. I mean, I gotta say, this is actually a very interesting fight. Stylistically, the way that this is gonna go. But, you know, what happens now if Holloway loses? You know, now he goes back to his division, and I guess, you know, he keeps his belt, I'm assuming. Again, I guess, you know, I'm sure all the details are not out yet, or maybe they're coming out as I'm doing this video. But it's just very annoying to get so close to such a great fight, not happen. We're so close to it, and it just falls through. Still a tremendous card to begin with, but I want to know what you guys think about this, the cancellation of the main event between Khabib and Tony Ferguson. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys first think is going to win this fight? Do you think that this is still Khabib? Do you think that it's, you know, Max Holloway's, you know, show? Although short notice, he's coming in, he's ready to go. Very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to this channel, like, head kick the bell icon, get involved. And I do want to say, before I do this, before I close out this video, I do want to say that I really am, you know, am grateful for all the support that I've gotten from everybody. We've been having this channel up for roughly a month, and we've got almost 200 subscribers in that time. We've got some great conversations going on in multiple different videos. You guys are talking with each other. Everyone's having, you know, great conversations, and that is what this entire channel is about. That. Is you may not agree with me all the time, and I'm not going to agree with you all the time. That's why they're opinions. So anyone can, you know, say, hey, I like this guy, I hate this guy, or, you know, we're all not going to agree on the same thing. And it's the same thing when we're starting to handicap fights. It's the same thing. When we talk about handicapping fights, I'm going to have my best bet pick. I'm going to have a couple other predictions that are going to come up in the next day or so. And I want to hear from you guys. And listen, I'm putting it all out there on who I like, who I don't like. And I want to hear from you guys as well, because that is what this community is going to be about and how we're going to grow. So get involved, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. And this is Mr. UFC Vegas Fight Club TV. You know, slightly pissed off though.